Welcome back to more Fire Emblem Radiant Ladies. Last time, saw a lot of Zelgius' and Sephiron's memories, and even did an entire thing. But now we're here at Degentia. We're going to finish this chapter off. We're going to go and speedrun for Tower 4. It'll be easy. Degentia, Dragon King. I can see you have no intention of letting us pass. And if you like what you're seeing, including the misfortunes, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Follow the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/wolfmannsw. And be notified for that as well, because not even I know when I will go live next. With that out of the way, let's get to it. I follow my goddess's decrees. My will is unwavering. I have no choice then. Be on your guard. Very well, Bjork General. Our blessings may be equal and opposite, but your strength is a mere fraction of mine. Show me your best. What's our level at? It's cool. Yeah, I'm sure given the chance he'll destroy me with ire. Really a hard fight, it's more tedious. Sounds like a huge place though, not gonna lie. Magic skill res. Heather won't be able to do any damage. I get Sonic 20. Not like that though. Fools! By denying your judgment, you merely rushed to your death. Still no. Hello, Princess Leanne. You can't fight me. I advise you to stand down. Sadness. Your heart is filled with sadness. What's wrong? Can't we talk about it? I have nothing more to say to you. This is the way it has to be. My feelings do not matter.
You're one of the parentless.
You know me?
Yes, I knew the first of your kind. I have been alive for a very long time. Perhaps too long, but soon it will all be over.
HP skill. I'll give Sonic this kill.
In my eyes, the mightiest of you looks no different than an infant. Can you hope to stand a chance?
Of course! I am Soniki, 37th Empress of Benyon. It is my duty to save my people. Even the world's mightiest dragon will not dissuade me from that calling.
Alright then, child. Fulfill your duty.
HP strength as the last level? What?
No. Has my body grown old? Or is it my heart? Well done. You have beaten me.
Father!
Don't lose your head now, boy. This wound, this is nothing. Your power. How could you defeat me? I was blessed by Ashura herself.
I gave them my blessings.
Yune, is that you?
That war long ago. I'm so sorry. You were right to fight against me. I was young and immature. The Great Flood was a result of my unchecked emotions.
You don't have to apologize, Yune. I always knew that you weren't actually evil. You were just too powerful.
So why did you choose Ashera again? I had hoped that this time you would join me to help protect the people.
I'm sorry, Yune, but I have done worse to you. Long ago, we made a vow before the goddess Ashura herself. We vowed that we, the Laguz and Bjork, would never commit the same genocidal sins. We didn't keep our promise, and for that reason I was committed to accepting my just punishment.
Silly, stubborn old scale bag. You just don't know when to quit. You need to lighten up a bit.
To convince the Laguz kings to follow my example, I rewrote history, hid my tracks, and declared you a dark god. All I ever wanted was to avoid conflict. Please forgive me.
Don't worry about it, Degentia. I caused enough trouble for you, so I'll forgive you just this once.
I'm pleased to hear that. Gareth! Gather our survivors. Kurtnaga is their commander from now on. Understood, sir. Nasir, you have followed your sovereign very far for having once left your country in disgust. I give you my sincerest thanks.
No, my lord. Unaware of my own king's true heart, I did what I thought had to be done. I apologize.
Ina, I would like to tell you only that I wish you the greatest happiness in life.
Thank you, sire.
Now then, Kartnaga, get these men moving. I will remain here, for I cannot move.
Yes, father. We will stop Ashera. Wait here for our return. We will be back.
Yes, my son. I'll be waiting.
We must save them. Even now, as we speak, countless Lagos slaves endure beyond chains. They suffer terribly.
We have done all that we will do.
Admonitions and censures change nothing. Now is the time for the dragon tribes to use their strength to save the oppressed Lagos.
Goldoa does not interfere with the outside world. As king of dragons, I will not allow my people to fan the flames of war. Conflict on the scale you describe will wake the goddess and call down her judgment upon us all. This is the path to destruction. 1,000 years. That is how long we swore to the goddess that there would be no war. Have you forgotten our covenant?
Of course not. Yet there are Lagos who are treated as less than livestock. I cannot believe that this is what the goddess wants.
Goldoa will not move. This decree stands from the time our nations were formed. The goddess has not yet slept 150 years. Would you see the Lagos and Bjork destroyed? Would you see all of Tilius awash in blood? No. Unless destruction comes to seek us at our door, Goldoa will not move for the sake of future generations.
Tell me, do you care nothing for the Lagos who suffer in the current generation? Do you think it would comfort them to know that you condone their misery?
All things require sacrifice. Where are you going?
To Benyan. I will find a solution without you.
You who have lost your birthright? All you will accomplish is your own destruction. Hold! Hold, I say!
My queen, Rajayan, I will soon join you. My lovely Almeida, cherish life. It's happening again. Whose memory is that? Something feels so familiar about it. Is that your memory? Father! Kurth, he's gone. I know. This is simply another reason to move on. Entrusted by my father to care for our people, I will stand before Ashera as king of the dragon tribe. We kind of speedrun. Yeah, Rebirth 3.
Oh, goddess, will you please stop? Is this not enough? Your sister regrets all she has done. If you look closely at any of Yune's actions and their unintended consequences, you will see they were all born of fear. Fear that you would expunge her from yourself. If you would but allow her back within you, this would surely never happen again.
Yune is chaos. She is an imperfection in my being. It is because of her that I have done this thing that cannot be undone. No matter how I admonished you, you would not stop fighting. There was nothing I could do. killed by others of my beloved children. With every death, my rage and sorrow grew, until I could control myself no longer. My emotions burst forth, and I raised the land. Furious storms savaged the heavens. Roiling waters rose in tremendous floods. Lives were lost beyond count. I will purge chaos from within myself. Never again will I allow myself to commit such atrocities. I will become a goddess to properly guide and protect my people. I will become perfect.
But to nullify half of your being, we were terribly, monstrously wrong to suggest it. You shouldn't have to bear the weight of our foolish ideas.
I was just lonely. My other half spent all her time worrying about the Laguz and Bjork. She said she was going to erase me. I was only playing. I never meant to hurt so many.
I understand, Yune.
I won't do it again. I love all of you too. You paid attention to me. I don't want to go away. It would be lonely, and I don't like being lonely. I want to stay here with all of you.
Goddess, I have a suggestion. If we here of our own will were to make a pledge to coexist, there would be no need to erase Yune, would there? In which case, we give you our solemn oath. Never again will either the Laguz or Bjork seek the extermination of the other. Soen, Degenzia, this is agreeable, is it not? I do not accept your pledge. Why? I cannot believe you. You are living creatures created in our image. You cannot seal away your instincts with reason. You are like us. You feel profound sorrow, anger, fear. A conflict will surely arise to overwhelm your reason and discipline. You will be unable to master your emotions, and I may once again make the mistakes that have led us here. The only way to prevent this is to expunge chaos completely. Yune must not exist. My decision has not changed.
In that case, Goddess, would you consider an alternative to such drastic measures? We shall use the power of Sade magic to seal Yune in this medallion. Someday, and it may be in the far distant future, someday we may be able to earn your trust, Goddess. In the hope of that day arriving, refrain from annihilating Yune, please.
In my eyes, imprisoning Yune and destroying her are the same thing. If the chaos and disaster that Yune begets can be averted, I have no objection. I do not know, however, if Yune will submit to such confinement.
Goddess Yune, please hear me. I will never give up. Someday, I will see you restored to yourself. please. Do not look so sad. I will always be with you. I will sing to you. You will not be lonely. I promise.
Yes, much more lore. Which is why this step will go a lot longer than 30 minutes. They're getting stronger and stronger. Whose memories are those? I know him. Everyone, Ashera is nearby. Just beyond those doors. That's where we'll find her. We made it. Finally. You should know, Ashera may have changed since before her slumber. Order and chaos are meant to naturally balance each other out. If you take one away, balance is lost. I don't expect Ashera to have the merest shred of compassion. Talking to her will likely do no good. We don't have much choice. If talking won't work, we'll have to use force. Otherwise, this has all been for nothing. How about you? What do you mean? Are you completely chaotic? Are you out of balance? As far as I can tell, you don't seem to lean too far in either direction. Ashera and I see things a little differently. During my long sleep, I was wrapped in sweet, gentle music. Heron Galdrar? Yes, but more important than the song itself. I was never alone. There was always someone singing comfort to me. Ashera shouldn't have isolated herself. She became lonely and bitter, and lost touch with her people. Hold on. This thing won't budge. What's wrong with it? Those doors cannot be opened. They have been sealed with powerful magic. Sephiron, you're alright! I'm so relieved to see you! I'm sorry to have been a cause for concern, Apostle. Forgive me. Sephiron, there's something I need to tell you. I am not a true apostle. I didn't mean to abuse your trust. I've known that for some time, Saniki. Don't forget that I was almost a father to you. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me whether or not you can hear the goddess. Sephiron, thank you for always having been there for me. Empress, shouldn't you tell him about General Zalgius? Yes, I suppose I should. Sephiron, Zalgius is dead. I know you put a lot of trust in him, but he was also closely allied to Dayan. I'm sure you've heard of Dayan's so-called Black Knight, Sephiron. The Black Knight was Zalgius. But that's probably not news to you, is it? After all, it was you he was taking orders from. What? Ike, what are you saying? A man like Zalgius could never serve conflicting interests. Never. Everything he did for one master. Isn't that so, Sephiron? I think I understand. You wanted to monitor events within Dayan. You sent Zalgius as a spy. Precisely. I felt it important to observe King Ashnard carefully. That was my goal. At the time, it was relatively easy to get an outsider close to the king. Ashnard was famous for employing powerful men with no regard for their background or social status. Obviously, he would have needed no convincing once he saw the blade work of General Zalgius. The Black Knight tried to take the medallion from my father and killed him. Tell me, Sephiron, whose plan was that? Ashnard's or yours? Calm down, Ike. Sephiron, would you please explain? Sir Ike, I am afraid your father's death was an unfortunate result of Zalgius' own personal agenda. I did not order Sir Gawain killed. However, I must admit that I did ask him to seize the medallion and hand it over to King Ashnard. The goddess was to be freed and all living creatures destroyed. Come again? You're insane. I couldn't be more sane, Sir Ike. Attend and learn. My aim has always been to wake Ashera so that she might pass judgment on all the people of the world. What I needed was a war that would spread all across the continent. How could I achieve this? my attention turned to the young Dayan prince. I could use the fiery Ashnard for my purposes. He was ambitious, a fierce warrior, and more than anything, he had an earnest desire to change the world. When I allowed him to know the goddess sealed inside the medallion, he became determined to set her free. We could use Heron Galdrar or a massive continent-spanning war to throw the world into chaos.
Lord Sephiroth, what are you saying? Are you saying you wanted this? You can't be serious.
Sanaki, my long life has shown me the people of this world deserve only destruction. The selfishness, the brutality, the disregard for others, the endlessly quarreling Laguz and Bjork. We have been given many chances to correct our behavior and ourselves, and have squandered them all. The only remaining hope for a peaceful, orderly world is for Ashera to wipe us all out and begin again. To fulfill my ambition of destroying all beings, I had to use you. I had to betray you.
This is some kind of monstrous joke.
So you've been pulling the strings all along?
Correct.
Beyond just Emperor Sonic, you were trusted by a lot of people. Sephiroth, I need to understand. Did you really betray all those people?
I did.
I don't get it. Why would you wait the goddess to pass judgment on us? Tell us why. How could you want that? It wouldn't make any difference if I told you. You would have to live a few centuries before you could understand. Years ago, my father went into hiding with the medallion. At the time, he got help from both you and Zelvius. Does this have anything to do with that?
You seem to have sparked a distant memory of mine.
Answer me. Why did you do this?
I'm sorry. I cannot tell you. At least, not in any way you would understand.
Then I'll have to make you talk.
This can't be happening. I won't fight Sephiroth. I can't. Poor Sanaki, you have no choice but to fight. The doors leading to Ashera are sealed by my very own magic. Killing me is your only way through. Sephiroth! So, it was you. All those memories penetrating my mind were yours. Since we entered this place, I've seen what you've been thinking, Leron. Give it up! Goddess Yune, why do you insist on calling me that name? I discarded it long ago, Yune. I've changed. Leron is a thing of the past. All I want now is the end of all that is. Please don't stop me. Leron. You're running out of time. At this rate, I wouldn't count on being able to face the goddess. I would hate to see you denied after coming all this way. Well now you know who brought you here and why. I suppose that just leaves our fight to the death to take care of. I still think no capacity. Don't have smite. Gotta get that in the hill. Just dragons. Who's gonna get in the hill, I wonder? Should it be Astrid? Oh, don't break grand strength. I reckon it should be Jill. Because that Aurora is going to bite me in the ass. I know so. Oh right, Ina. Ina. Triple amount of normal damage. Damage dealt. Now it's a bit late for paragoning, but still. Capped, so our magic is capped as well, yes. At long last, I think this is the first time Lucia has capped strength for me, and I barely needed any convincing, i.e. BEXP for it. Now only luck. Wow, Lucia. Kinda did the same as Jill here. I want a guaranteed defense. Defense not capped. Defense still not capped. Everything capped. Jill is the perfect unit. Jill has become perfection itself. Sure. Biorhythm check. Alright, let's do this. Strength, magic, and res. Skill speed of Montgomery cats. That's well and good and all. Arc Thunder. Oh. Nah. I won't go next time on Radiant Ladies here. It's a short... it's a short one. Mortals cannot stand against gods. Don't you see the futility of what you're doing? Oh my. I know stats. Rez, Ileana, or Space Cat, oh no. You have magic to get. And even if I BXP you, it's not gonna matter much. Oops. Let's do it. Really have wire going near Sephiron his range. AK skill. Yeah, that speed stack. Oh my goodness, the difference. Oh my goodness. I need to get a soul in. Asher, please, what happened to your consecutive souls? All the spirits have guard, which I don't really like. It's not shown, but they do have it. Not shown on here either. Lock. Strength. No damage. Don't stop itching. Again, like always. The only ones that can talk are Sonic and Leanne. always been terrible. Oh, there's my soul. What happened to the other guy? You. I've heard about you. Have we met before? The silver-haired maiden. It's taken so long to finally meet you. If I had known you still lived, No. It's too late. This changes nothing. I cannot falter. What is the matter with you? I'm just overly sensitive. Don't feign concern over me. Away from mist, it's different. Alright, well, since we're not going to be able to get in range, might as well read out the last bit of ancient text that we have here. So, Leanne would talk to Sephiron, and and she'd say, it can't be. Go back to the forest. This is not where you should be. No, I'm staying here with everyone. These people are my friends, my family. I will not leave them. Has the Heron clan changed so much? They've always been so passive and accepting of their natural fate. I can't get to Psyche that way. I have to ask Sephiron, what are you after? What's this all about? Why do you wish to know? You would achieve nothing by learning my reasons. You would help no one. I lost faith in lesser beings and desire an end to them. That's all. So why did you save me on that day? May I ask you a favor, Ike? Tell me how you feel about it now. Can you bear recalling those horrific memories? Yes, I'm fine now, but I suppose at the time I wouldn't have been able to take it. All beings endure tragedies for as long as they continue to live. It has always been the case that suffering is unavoidable, and this grim reality plays out over and over in every country under every ruler. As long as there are beings who feel, they will feel pain. So what? We should all just give in and die? Put it behind you? Deal with it. Well, put it behind you. Deal with it. Do not make light of this. I'm not, Sephiron. I'm extremely grateful that you have once helped me through a terrible time. But I have accepted that occasionally we all have to deal with hard times. I've had pain. I've had suffering. And I have gotten up and moved on. I don't try to figure out what happened that day. I just accept it. And neither that or anything else will ever stop me. You are a strong man, Ike, son of Gawain, but not everyone is as strong as you. Now, I'll actually res Ileana on this. Let's see, where is she? Where'd she go? Up there.
Laguz and Bjork have doomed each other with their mutual hatred. You have brought extinction on yourselves. Magic. At last, I'm dying.
What? It can't be true. Our apostle?
Can't believe it myself, but the senators made an announcement. It must be true. Pardon me? Has something happened to the apostle? Oh, my lord, save the apostle. She's dead. What? How?
According to the senator's announcement, she was assassinated by the Serenus Herons.
They look so gentle, like they couldn't harm a fly. But they're nothing but beasts, no better than the other subhumans. Peace, friends. This is simply not possible. The Heron tribe could never assassinate anyone. She's dead, isn't she? Those damn subhumans, every last one of them's got to die for the apostle.
That's the truth. They're nothing but monsters. Oh, I wish I could kill them myself.
You can. Grab a weapon, grab a torch. Come on, we'll burn that forest to ash and wipe them all out.
No, you mustn't. What's wrong, my lord Sage? You don't look well. Are you feeling all right?
Wings! From the Satan's back! Wings! He's one of them! He's a monster!
You're nothing but a lying, subhuman piece of filth! How dare you pretend to be one of us? Get him!
The medallion must be quelled. I cannot allow this madness to come to pass. Judgment. The goddess's judgment. No! What have they done? The forest, the trees, the herons were innocent. Why? The medallion. I must quell the chaotic energies. Must calm them. Oh, no! Chaos, madness, so much anger, so much pain. Why? Why was my family taken? Why? Why was my forest destroyed? The apostle did not deserve this fate. Killed by her innocence. Her murderers free to seize power. This is monstrous. This world does not need Bjork, and the Laguz are deeply flawed. There's no need to wait for the Covenant's 1,000 years. Awaken, O goddess, awaken and judge.
And then he had to seal his emotions. Sephiron! Sephiron, hold on! Open your eyes! Yune, help me. What should I do? What? Really? Okay, I'll try. Sanaki. Sephiron, you can hear me? Somebody help, he's wounded. I'm sorry, Sanaki. The doors leading to Ashera won't open while he's alive. I can't save him. That's correct. Thank you, Yune. I am sincerely grateful. Death is all you've wanted since it started. Everything else has been a little more than a terrible side effect. I'm sorry that this was your only goal, but I am happy to help you achieve it. Sephiron, I see now what you were going through. It must have been hard. I wish I could have helped you. Please, don't mourn for me. I'm not worth it. I'm so sorry. I wanted to help you. I really did. Forget about me. This path was my decision. My tragic mistake. Lady Sanaki, I want you to have this. This is the Rudol gem. Wear it in memory of me. It will protect you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry I lied to you. Sephiron, don't worry. We still have all the time we spent together. Nobody can take that away. Nobody. Thank you, my Lady Sanaki. I'll be leaving you now. Zelgius is waiting. Altina. Sephiron, no! Now, please, Micaiah! Don't die. You can't die. He's breathing? Sephiron is breathing! Ah, just in time. You saved him. Thank you. Micaiah, thank you. Micaiah is exhausted. Give her a chance to recover before the next battle. But there's no time. Hurry. Goddess Yune, is there something you haven't told us about you and Sephiron? You saved my life. Your life? Sephiron saved the life of a goddess? Is there something you haven't told us about Sephiron then? He'll wake up in just a moment. Then you can ask him directly. Oh, alright, I'll do that. Why did you save him? Should I not have? I can think of a few reasons why you shouldn't have, yes. Hey, get up, now. Take it easy on him. He's had a hard day. I'm alive. Laron. Goddess Yune, why? Why did you? Because I want you to live. You've always taken care of me, and I couldn't bear it if it ended like this. But I've lost all my hope. All hope in the world and the people in it. I did what I did for future generations, so they wouldn't have to live in this world. Please, Yune, let me die. I won't, Laron. I won't! Laron, now he's some kind of hero saint? If death is what you really want, then I'm not going to let it happen on my watch. I don't care what you've gone through. I don't care how much you've suffered. What you've done is unforgivable. Stop it, Ike! Asharo's waiting. It's time for the final confrontation with her. You can come, if you want to. You're asking me to turn my back on Goddess Ashera? If you really want the total extinction of Bjork and Laguz alike, then you can just lie here like a lump. If not, this is your last chance to start rectifying your mistakes. Think hard on that. But, Ike... I'll be waiting for you, Laron. Next time on Radiant Ladies, the finale. The girls have done it. Of course, with Ike helping them out, of course, being the main character since part 3. And thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, following the Twitch channel. I'll see you in the finale.